So this year we are celebrating water, and we've been working with the elements, fire, earth and now water, and I think water's really a wonderful topic because it's very intrinsic to food, wine and agriculture.
One of the ideas that the design team had right from the outset was to explore the three states of water.
The solid state of water is represented by the barge, which signifies an iceberg floating on the Yarra River. The Raingarden symbolise the water state, so they're hung directly from beneath the cloud, suspended from the scaffolding and the bridge itself. The vapour state is represented by the cloud, which is really the big feature of the project.
This cloud structure that's built out of PVC pipe is kind of built on top of a disused bridge at the moment. People are going to be able to get up onto the bridge and wander inside. There will be sort of a sound installation, as well as lighting and possibly water vapour and things like that.
The cloud structure itself will be created from the scaffolding structure. From there we'll be installing 3 and 6 metre long PVC pipes which create the outside of the cloud, and they form the entrance to when you walk through the top level of the structure.
We see the Melbourne Food and Wine Festival as a celebration of the role of water within the food industry. People can come to the Immersery and see just how a rain garden works, how they can actually create a more sustainable vegetable garden using the roof water from their home to use it to grow their own produce within their own garden.
The Immersery is about twice the size as the coffee farm from last year, and also the Immersery has got all these different spaces and hopefully different experiences. A massive challenge has been working out how to get a barge up the Yarra River, whether it'll fit underneath those sort of low bridges that we've got.
One of the great things is not only are we using materials that are going on to be reused or recycled, is that they also symbolise the water infrastructure and the process that we as the urban dwellers get our water from.
What we did in the case of last year's installation and this year's installation, and what I think is really important to do in all our projects in the public realm, is to really think about the history of the space, try and reveal some of the hidden spaces or the hidden stories. We've had the opportunity to occupy not only the top of Sandwich Bridge, but also the hidden space underneath. There's something quite unique about being able to get underneath the bridge. We've created a space where there was just a leftover, remnant under some infrastructure, and that space is going to be occupied by a fantastic dining experience.
The things that draw people into a space is actually the ability to connect with it. So really feeling the context of where they are, and then getting a sensory and emotive response, and that in turn I think derives a behavioural response, and that creates a memory of the experience. It's about the architecture, about the shaping of the place, it's about the landscape environment, the context of the place, and immersing yourself within the place.
I think working with Hassell the second year in a row, there's a sense of confidence that we've been able to push the boundaries in more ways than I expected. What I'm most excited about is the space extends on the water, beside the water, and then of course over the water on the old Sandridge Bridge. So I think it's really going to be a wonderful place to bring everyone together to share food and wine experiences.